So, I mean, take me through some of the visits. I believe you visited the Raiders, the Colts. You worked out for the Saints. Like, who are some of the people you've met and just kind of your impressions of getting to explore these different organizations?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, just getting to meet all those different faces and whatnot. Guys like Kellen Moore, who was a good college quarterback over in Boise, and getting to see his whole process, and then finally getting to meet him. And the Saints, all the Saints staff is super cool, good people. And then the Raiders getting to meet Pete Carroll and hear him talk about Sark a little bit is awesome. And then the guys up there with the Colts were super 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 good guys to talk to. But it's just such an exciting time for me. Because at the end of the day, this is the reason I picked up a football when I was a little kid. So to be in the moment now it's a super special feeling. It's a surreal moment. Surreal time for me. Just trying to enjoy it.
Ultimately, you don't control where you go, right? There's 32 teams. Somebody's going to turn in the card. It's going to have your name on it, and you have no choice. You're going to end up there. Yeah. But I imagine when you're for instance, sitting across from Pete Carroll, do you start in your mind's eye to envision like, oh man, like I'm a Raider quarterback right now? Like, do you start to get that feel and like envision like, all right, this is what it would be like being on that team?
Yeah, totally. And Coach Carroll is awesome. He just is always talking about compete. That's like, I think he probably says that word 100 times a day, and it'd be super cool to be a part of a program, a part of a franchise that they live and die by how they compete. It doesn't matter what you're doing. If you're in the building, he said you're either competing or you're not. And there's no in between. And I feel like that's kind of how I already live. So it definitely would be cool.
Just in the conversations I've had, I mean, there's a lot of what flavor do you like between Milroe, Shuck, Jackson Dart, Shador, and then you got that next group, which is Quinn, and I'm sure Quinn believes he should be in that higher group with those guys. But you got Quinn, and you've got Kyle McCord, and you have Will Howard and Dylan Gabriel, and that group. Again, a bunch of guys we saw. Will Howard just won the national championship.
Yeah.
I mean, we've seen like these guys play at a really high level. Riley Leonard is in that category. Yep. But there are different traits that people are looking for, and it's going to be a matter of, all right, what do you want? What's the best system fit? Quinn Ewers, Vegas, that Pete Carroll meeting, I would just say file that one away.
Oh.
I would just say, I don't know.
Oh.
We don't know. The Saints certainly are a possibility there. Write it down. Good job, Brockman. And write it down, and then don't check the odds on it, because I can't give gambling advice. I'm just saying, Quinn Ewers, Raiders, to me, would make a ton of sense.
Interesting.
If after trading for and paying Geno, they don't want to use the number 6 pick on a quarterback, they're going to need to add somebody to the room. Could it potentially be Quinn Ewers? That would not shock me.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show live weekdays from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern on Roku Sports Channel in the U.S.